Hey guys, so this is a video suggestion I found in one of the comment sections of one of my videos, and I thought it would be a good thing to talk about. So, yeah, as many of you probably already know, social anxiety is something that I've dealt with for a very long time, and it's something that I basically have to deal with every day and basically every time I interact with people. Um, but it's something that I've learned to manage in some ways and at least a little bit like overcome, like not completely, but at least a little bit, which is good. Um, so I just thought it would be helpful to talk to you guys about some of the ways that I kind of deal with it and, you know, navigate my way through the whole anxiety thing. So, yeah. So, one of the things that I would say I've had to do is learn to trust people. And for me, that's very difficult because, uh, in my past experiences, there have been a lot of people who have been kind of untrustworthy. And, when you go through those experiences and you deal with people like that, you start to lose faith in people a little bit and you start to lose your trust that, people are going to not judge you. And for me, I've had to figure out okay, um, even though there are some people out there who might not be trustworthy, there are also people who are. And it's about figuring out who those people are. And I feel like there's a few people I've found who are accepting of me and who I can trust. Um, and that took a while because there were a lot of untrustworthy people who I just wasn't able to build any trust with. And I had to go through a lot of struggling to figure out, who the people I can trust are. Um, so I would say just be patient because there are people who you can trust out there and you just have to find them. Even if it's just a few people, one, two, three, even just a few people, like, it's all it takes. No one should ever make you feel bad about who you are, so just find the right people. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Another thing I've had to learn to do is stop placing so much value on what other people think about me. Um, this has also been a challenging thing to deal with because, in the past I have spent a lot of time thinking about and worrying about what people think and if they're judging me negatively, are they judging me positively? What do people think about me? And I've had to kind of teach myself to not worry so much about that because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. What's more important is how you feel about yourself. If you feel like you're a good person and you feel like, the things you're doing in life are good things and you're just trying to be a better you every day, like you should feel good about yourself and you shouldn't spend so much time worrying about what other people think. That being said, it does feel nice to hear, nice positive things from people. And, you guys have, been so kind to me. And I just feel like, hey, let's just all spread positive vibes. And then we won't have to worry about what other people are thinking because it'll just be good vibes everywhere. So, yeah, good vibes only. A really difficult part about anxiety that I've had to try to overcome and I'm still dealing with is stop overthinking. Um, Overthinking is so much a part of how I think. And it really plays a big role in why I have anxiety. And like after I have a conversation with someone, like immediately I'll start replaying the whole conversation in my head and I'll be like, wait, was that stupid that I said that? Or wait, I should have said this instead, or, something like that. And, it's just so much overthinking about like every little social interaction that I have. And that just gives me like so much anxiety. So I would just say if you're an overthinker like me, like you're not alone. And even though I don't have all the answers for how to stop overthinking, because it's something I'm still kind of trying to figure out. But I do know that it is okay to, have some time to reflect on things, and, even if it's like a conversation, just like reflect on things that you said. Like reflecting is normal, I guess. But at the same time, try to just like not live inside your head so much and try to kind of live in the real world. And I think when what you do when you what I do when I overthink is I just spend so much time inside my head. And sometimes I feel like I just need to like take a deep breath and just kind of do something to distract myself so that I'm not just spending all this time thinking and overthinking and living inside my head so much. This is a pretty simple way of dealing with anxiety that I feel like helps me a lot. And it's simply just treat others how I want to be treated, right? So I get really anxious thinking about like, what am I going to say to people? Because I'm afraid I'm going to say the wrong thing. I'm going to say something really stupid. Maybe something offensive. Like, I don't know. So I'm going to say something wrong. And I just have to remember, like, look, as long as I treat other people the way I want to be treated, I think I'll be all right. I feel like I have a good idea of, what the right thing to do is, or, what the right way to treat people is, I guess. I try hard to be a good person, and I feel like I have a good idea of morally, like, what are the right things to say and do. So I feel like that at least helps me a little bit with my anxiety. The last one I want to talk about is maybe the most important, and it's accepting yourself. Um, I know I'm not perfect, right? Um, I know I have flaws. Um, I know there's things I'm not good at, but there's also things I am good at. So I guess the point is just like um, once you start believing in yourself, that's the first place you got to start when it comes to anxiety. Because if you don't believe in yourself and you don't have the confidence to just be yourself, you're gonna feel pretty anxious, and it's really hard sometimes to believe in yourself. Um, for me, I I don't have confidence sometimes. Sometimes I'm not a confident person. Um, but sometimes it's just nice to think about like things you've done, reflect on like things you've accomplished, and you know feel good about yourself and feel like even if things are in your life aren't going the best right now, um, you're doing things to move things in the right direction and you're trying. And for me, I try to stay optimistic, and I try to just believe that even if things right now, like right now, there's some things I'm struggling with, and it sucks. But I know that I'm trying really hard to be better and improve my life. And um, so yeah, just accept yourself, understand that you're not perfect, and that's that's how to really start when it comes to overcoming anxiety. That's what it all starts with, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I was able to help you in one way or another. Anxiety is tough, but we can get through it because we're very strong. What am I doing? I don't know. So anyway, I'll catch you in the next video, and yeah,